This is the Helpful Lockpicker here. In the video I have for you today, it's a little bit of untraditional video. What I have for you is a challenge lock that was made by Justwritesome on Reddit. This lock is called the Just One Challenge lock. This lock was sent to me by deforestdiamond, and he picked this on September 1st, 2017, and I just got it in a few days ago. What makes this video a little unusual is that I just picked this lock off camera. As you can see, the core or plug is turned freely. And this is the mummied up key. The reason I'm not doing a picking video for you is that this lock, I'm just curious what's on the inside. I felt like, I believe it was like pin 5 was just almost seizing up, and I could take my hand completely off the tension wrench and it just wouldn't budge. As a result, I ended up bending one of my southward picks. You can see it's not as straight as it once was trying to set that pin. What I had to do was really just give the lock a bath with some Lock Houdini and really lubricate it up, and I was able to get it up after maybe like 5 or 8 minutes after I lubed it, but the total pick time on this lock was about 20 minutes. I was really fighting on getting the lock open. So what I'd like to do is just do a gut for you, and we can check out what's inside. I just really don't want to end up damaging my picks trying to pick this again. So without further ado, we'll just get this lock gutted on camera. I'll give you a quick close-up of the lock. The lock did give some good false sets and everything. You can see that the core is turning freely here. So we got it open, and we can take a look at the key after. Got the back off. Gonna stick one of my well-used shims in here, and use my plug follower, and let's just take a peek inside. And get the pinning tray a little bit closer here. Alright, so starting with pin 1, it's like a little 2-part pin and pin, it looks like. Take that apart. And it looks like chamber 1 is not threaded. Pin 2 has a nice deep serrations on it, and that appears threaded as well. 3 is a kind of like a spool serrated key pin. That chamber doesn't really look too threaded. Looks, maybe there's some light threading. No, it looks alright. Uh-oh. Alright, this should be key pin 4. Looks serrated. Threading in chamber 4. Serrated on 5 with threading. And 6 is like a weird spool shaped one with some counter milling on the inside. Okay. And this lock is utilizing the Schlage keyway. Now let's see what's upstairs. I'm going to take my shim out. Okay, in chamber 1, if it will even want to come out. It's a serrated pin. And a copper spring. And that has been threaded as well. Chamber 2. Kind of like a serrated chalice-y looking pin. See, it looks like copper spring in here. It's a long spring. Threaded as well. I bet all these are threaded. Three is very deep serrations with a thin spool in the middle. See if that spring wants to come out. If there is a spring in there, it isn't wanting to show itself at the moment. Four is a serrated, spooly kind of pin. Kind of looks like a bullet with a copper spring. 5 now. I think this is the chamber I may have been getting held up on. Is a chalice looking spooled pin, very similar to pin 2. And so far all these chambers do appear to have threading in it. There's the spring. Chamber 6. Looks like actually chamber 5 was double springed. And chamber 6, it's got this spool with a big serration in the middle. And this is double springs as well. Now I'm trying to see, it looks like every single chamber is threaded. That would make sense, but I believe it was key pin 5 and 6 when I was trying to set driver pin 5. It just wouldn't budge, and I ended up bending this pick a little bit. But what I'm going to do is try to get a closer view of this for you. It does not appear that there is a spring in chamber 3. So this has been the just one challenge lock. Thank you for sending it my way. I do not suspect I will pick this again on video. I do not want to break my pick to get it open. I'm happy with getting it open this time. Alright, I just got the lock back together and I unmummied the key. Here's the wrapping that was on it before. This is what the bidding looks like, and I'll get you a closer shot of the key in a moment. The key does work. It sticks a little bit, but it works pretty well. Now that I've seen the bidding on the lock, it makes a lot more sense to me why like key pin 5 and driver pin 5 were such a pain to set. When I was trying to set driver pin 5, it was one of those pins that had that really thin kind of spool in the middle and then a really wide lip at the top. And what would happen is every time I would set, that lip would get caught up and then the plug would turn in the false set. And that's why I had to counter rotate backwards so much just to free up that lip in order to set the pen, because when I was pushing and pushing against it, there was no way it was going to set, and that's why I ended up bending my pick a little bit. But either way, Justwritesome, thank you so much for making this just one lock, and if anyone's interested in checking it out and giving it a try, please let me know. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for videos you'd like to see me make, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you so much for checking this out. Thank you.